Hey, what's going on, guys? Dylan here, and welcome back to some more Doki Literature Club. So, this last where we left off, let me put the game on. I keep on forgetting that I gotta put the game up on the screen. So when we left off, we read everybody's poem, and they were pretty good, and they read mine, and I don't even know what mine was. I just clicked words. But now, we're back, and let's see what's going on. Whew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It was as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way any poems can stand up to theirs. Is this a literature club after all? I sigh. Like that. That's what I do. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayuri and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki's. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper sharing their expressive poems. As they read it in tandem, I watch each other expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration, meanwhile Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns to the poem on the desk in one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's really about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I knew that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but I really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sorry liked it. And Hyperboy did too. So based on that, I gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the effort, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Hyperboy liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Zuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so intensive on trying to impress your new member, Yuri. Eh? That's not what Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Hyperboy appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh? And how do you know you didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would literally go out of the way and make everything I do overly cutesy. Oh, dude, they're fighting. Is everyone okay? Well, you know that. It wasn't the one who booze magically grew a size bigger as soon as Hyperboy started showing up. Natsuki! Natsuki, that doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly both girls turned towards me as they noticed I was standing there. Hyperboy! She's trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. That's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason. The meaning should jump at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Hyperboy. Wait, there's a reason to have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meanings the most effectively. Avoiding them is not necessarily limited yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Hyperboy? Well, how did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like that I know anything about writing, but whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So, of course it's going to be... Help me, Sayuri! I like Natsuki's way more, though. But then she'll hate me. Yuri, you're really talented. And, well, but Natsuki has a point. I think that I racked my brain and attempted to back myself up. I think that conveying feeling in few words can be just as impressive as well. At least the reader's imagination takes over, and Natsuki's poem did a really good job at that. Yeah, I did, didn't I? Haha. Shows how much you know. That's not Natsuki. I think that's enough. Huh? Me? But she's the one who's mean to me. Natsuki was one. Look, what we talked about yesterday was right. Writing is a really personal thing, and sharing it can definitely be hard. It looks like we learned that today. Even small criticisms can lead to something pretty heated. I glanced over my shoulder. Sayori is nodding vigorously. Yeah, so you don't need to feel threatened. You're a great writer, Natsuki. Natsuki's voice gets caught in surprise. Thanks for noticing. She finally mutters that, barely audible. Yuri looks at me dejectedly. With a face like that, I can't help but feel bad for her as well. I'm sure that Natsuki didn't mean anything she said, so you don't need to feel threatened either. Well, if you say so. Hey! It's not like that you need to apologize for me, Hyperboy. Sheesh. Natsuki takes a breath. The thing about, Natsuki glances around the room. When everyone stops staring at me, unsurprisingly, Natsuki's heart had a harder time with it than she boasted. Sayori and Monika look away. Anyway, the thing about your boobs, I didn't mean it, okay? That's all. Natsuki looks away, avoiding eye contact with anyone. Yeah, you're a natural beauty, Yuri. Sayori? I'll go make some tea. I'm just trying to help. I'm sure she'd appreciate it, Sayori. I patted Sayori on the shoulder. Well, now that we're past that, everyone read each other's poems, right? I hope that it was worthwhile for everyone. Especially you, Hyperboy. And to be honest, it's a nice change of pace for lazing around we got a little too used to. So my joining the club was responsible for running the atmosphere. No, not at all, not at all. There's still time before we go home, so we'll relax for a bit. Of course, besides chatting, we do literature-related things in the club room. So maybe you can take a chance to pick up a book or do some writing. After all, that's all the club is for. I disagree, Monika. What about? That's not the most important thing about a literature club. The most important thing is having fun. Haha, of course. Well, I guess that's why you're the vice president, Sayori. In the end, Monika's right. Being in the literature club probably means I can't spend all my time doing nothing. But in the end, I guess it's been worth it so far. Okay, everyone, just a bit time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Hyperboy, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you'll learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. Great. I think to myself. I did learn a little more about kinds of poems everyone likes. Feeling like it means I can at least do a little better job impressing those I want to impress. I nodded myself with new-formed determination. Hyperboy, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can really say I'm not enjoying it either. I can really say I'm not enjoying it. Sayori, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Hyperboy, it's nice to see that he spent time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone just makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. Looks like Sayori still hasn't caught up to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends is all nice, but does it really need to stop here? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I passed Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an intentional monologue sometimes. Okay, yeah, let's do this. Good. Sugar. Vibrance. Wonderful. Romantic. Peace. Promise. Happiness. Games. Twirl. Feather. Kitty. Boop. Flower. Cute. Fireworks. Party. Rainbow. Bunny. Heartbeat. Another day passes and it's time for the club's meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets you. Hi, Hyperboy. Yo, Satori. Looks like you got a good morning today. I'm just still not used to being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess that's always a simple thing with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Were you telling me to buy a snack? No thanks. Eh? That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Eh? Why is that, all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just want to look at it. Sayori nervously receives her coin first. She fumbles with the latch to get it open, then turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only two small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. Objection! So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan on conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry, and so that only leaves the one option. Ooh-ah! I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilt. Yuri suddenly giggles. Eh? I didn't mention that she was listening in. Her face is in her book like always. I wasn't listening or anything. I was just something in my book. Yuri, tell Hyperboy to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved in that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough for retribution. ... Did I just... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book. I really like it when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's fun inside of you. There's no way you could think that. You're right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept my retribution. That. Still coming with you, Sayori? I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Whap! Kia! Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow! What was... Eh? A cookie. Sure enough, it was a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. It's a miracle. It's because I paid my retribution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab on about the cupcakes. I was totally worth seeing your reaction though. Natsuki! That's not nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears the wrapper and takes a bite. So good. Sayori suddenly clasps her hand in her mouth. I bit my tongue. All according to plan. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own. Ah, yours look really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki and wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez. I get it. Cookie's still in hand. Natsuki reaches out and nudges Sayori off her. Charlie leans over and takes a bite of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Eh? Sayori glances around. Monica is in the club room. Ugh. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Has any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Eh? You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't meant to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Eh? Monica chooses the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kinda got lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must have not heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't where you played music well, piano. That's Monica. I don't really. I kinda just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool! You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little better I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I wouldn't let you down, Hyper Boy. Monica smiles sweetly. Whoa, where'd everyone else go? I don't mean by pressure or anything like that. Haha. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I really love the chance to share that once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I choose to leave on Sayori's mischievous babe. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone was already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Ugh. I heard Natsuki utter an expression sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approached her. In case she needed a hand. You looking for something in there? Freaking Monica. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point of keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Natsuki sighs a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. How do you know anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of right on your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a long volume of manga amidst stacks of various books on the other side of the shelves. Curious, I pull out the stack. There it is. Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She turns the box amongst the slipped volume right into the middle of the rest. Much better. Seeing the box set with those books missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Perfect Girls? It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means that it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can do it though. The glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Hyperboy. Consider this a lesson straight from the literature club. Don't judge a book by its cover. In fact, Leslie pulls out the first volume and paper goes into the box. I'm going to show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire, striking and animated feminine poses. It's extremely moe. Don't just stand there. Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsill. She pets on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Why's that? I guess it's easier to be closer together like this. Don't just say that! You make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't really expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's particularly a bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, claiming additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe something after I really finish the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing really happened yet, so I can't talk at the same time. Looks like about a bunch of friends in high school. Typically slice of life affair. And I kind of grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. So, what should I expect from this? Is it going to be plot? Well, obviously. You'd think I would enjoy something that I didn't have a plot. I mean, well, I guess now that you're saying, a lot of the beginning is about simple things. Like there is a really funny chapter they're obsessed with a guy at an ice cream shop. But that just helps you get to know the characters. And besides, it's all entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama. Like when they get into all their backstories and then some of the romance starts to happen. That's really what makes it good. There are so many touching parts. It's that so. It sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you. Hey, wait. What's that supposed to mean? Natsuki gives me a little shove. I just meant that I haven't yet seen you at your full power. Good save. This chapter seems like it's about baking. Is this just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this manga? Well, I'm gonna pause for a moment if she doesn't want to admit something. Yeah. Why does that matter? It doesn't. I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right? That's just a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got this manga. Like I would ever get into something because of it's in the manga. I feel bad for anyone that impersonates. Haha. Definitely not a coincidence. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest of baking. Still, all of the hobbies I picked up from the manga is definitely one of the better ones. Not to mention she's really good at it. So who am I to judge? Ooh. I like that image. We read a few more minutes. We finished a couple chapters at this point. Are you sure it isn't boring for you? It's not, even though you're just watching me read. Well, I'm fine with that, if you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? You don't? That's not... Well, I don't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Sorry. I don't think I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, "Eh, you still haven't grown out of that yet?" Makes me want to punch him in the face. Ugh. I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravel towards the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, it's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. At least it's safe here in the club room. Monica is kind of a jerk about it. Ugh, I can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it. Well, it's not that you solved any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? So? Haha. Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page. Suddenly, Natsuki starts laughing. I totally forgot that happens. Natsuki puts her finger on one of the panels. Minori is my favorite character. You always feel a bit bad for her since she's so unlucky, but it gets especially bad when... I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish this chapter. Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. Is that stark contrast to her usual bossy tone? But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can't understand why. It's hard to express the words or feelings they get when connected with something like that. But being able to provide that Natsuki to whom is a rare experience. The thought makes me smile a little to myself. Okay, everyone. Are y'all ready to do today's poem? Oh, come on. Couldn't your timing be any worse? Sorry. I need to make sure we have enough time. Though, you do look pretty cozy over there. Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. She's hastily sized herself a good 12 inches away from me. Alright, guess I'll stop here for now. I close the book and head over towards Natsuki. You're just giving it back? Then you want to know what happens? Yeah, but Monica just said, don't be dumb. Just take it home with you. Is that really alright? I say that mostly because I really don't plan on using my spare time like this. Well, of course. You would have forever to finish it if you take it home. Just finish that one tomorrow so we can start the next one. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you. By tomorrow? I only get partway through the volume so far. What? I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this. But I suppose it's all necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it? We get murked. Alright then. I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag. Where's I start my phone first?
The inner mechanism of your mind.
Well, this is where I'm gonna end this episode here because it's already been going
the
on.
whole time.
No, this is my third episode.
Oh, I'm gonna say, Jesus Christ.
No, this is my third episode. Okay. Well, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next episode. See ya.